But yeah, this did take a little bit longer than normal to receive from Olight, and I've ordered quite a few things from Olight within the last year or so. This took the longest out of all of them. They also charged me sales tax for the first time, and I'm not sure what that's about because these are made in China. They're sold from Olight in China, but I see the address is from, well, it says Georgia, I believe, in there. And I know on YouTube you can find the US Olight page, and I think what they might be doing, in my opinion, is shipping all their stuff to somewhere in the US, possibly those guys, and then they're shipping them out to people, which might take longer because I believe they were sending them directly to me, maybe from China even. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I wasn't really paying attention on the previous orders where they were coming from. But anyways, nonetheless, we're going to open this package up. A little bit of shipping security, some cushion in there. This did come with a free multi-tool. Now this, the sale is over, but these lights are still available. Yes, this was the Father's Day sale that they had, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything out here. So everything, at least this light that you see here, that variant, I just checked online, it is still available. But yeah, I ordered this on their sale for Father's Day. I guess it came with this multi-tool type thing. But yeah, I don't believe you can still get that. However, this light in the limited edition that you see here is currently still available. So I have not even looked at any videos on how to operate it yet. I'm assuming it's the same as the original Warrior Mini, but what I just want to do is show you kind of the experience of unopening or receiving the package from Olight, because I have not even opened this up yet, and I haven't really looked at any videos, and just want to do kind of a first impressions on this light. Now I noticed a couple differences just from looking at pictures, but we'll go over that once we open this guy up. So I'm going to put this light aside for now, and we're going to focus on the Warrior Mini 2. And you know, the original Warrior Mini, which is this guy, this is the copper variant, it did have some issues, if you're not aware of that, of kind of that light turning on in people's pockets and lighting pants on fire or just getting really hot. But I did experience that a couple times. So the main difference that I can see here, other than a couple physical appearance differences, are an increase in lumen output, candela output, and yeah, just the appearance as well. So like the design is a little different. It's a little bit longer of a light. The main difference with the function, I notice, it has like a proximity sensor, so if there's something right up close to it, it'll dim down, and I have another Olight that does that. But yeah, it uses the same stainless steel rear tail switch button. It also has the side button, and the side button has these corners rounded off. Now the head is, this is what I really like about this. The head, or I should actually say the bezel is exactly how it's supposed to be. And I mentioned this, I believe I mentioned this on, I have so many different Olight here. So if you were to compare, this is like kind of an older school Olight. I believe it's available still sometimes, at times. The M1T Raider, the bezel is sticking up, and it's kind of like a protective ring for the tip of that, the flashlight. But if you look at this, the Warrior Mini, that bezel sits inside the frame, and as you can see, I don't know if you can even see that, but the frame gets seriously chewed up, just like dented in all sorts of places. So it's like a protective ring that's not protecting the frame, and you can even see if you're looking at it straight on that it's just dented. And copper is softer than, I believe it's softer than aluminum. It's a soft metal. But yeah, you can see how it really is just chewed up. So this is what I'm really excited about, to see that it's basically like the same type of flashlight, and what they added is a proximity sensor, kind of as a safety feature. A little bit of a bump in the lumens and candela. Actually, I'll go over that now. So the original Warrior Mini on the left, and the new Warrior Mini 2 on the right. The output for the original was 1500 lumens. It is 1500 lumen output. The maximum lumens for the Warrior Mini 2 is 1750, so a bump of 250 lumens. It also has an increased throw, so the throw was 190 meters versus the new throw being 220 meters, so 30 meters longer distance. Huge thumbs up. Candela is also increased from 9,025 candela to 12,300 candela, and that's actually a pretty big bump increase in candela. So it must have like a little bit, yeah, definitely has a little bit of a deeper kind of dish in there. It does look wider too, so I'm interested to see how this is gonna actually compare side by side in outside in the night. And actually, yeah, when we get these lights, so I believe they come with like a protective shield in the battery. Yeah, so this little yellow tab just kind of prevents it from accidentally turning on, which is fine. And this is an aluminum flashlight. It's an aluminum bodied, and if these are for some reason out when you're looking at this video, just hold on, because I've noticed Olight does do a lot of cool kind of custom variants of their flashlights. Like, they probably released the original Warrior Mini about 6, 7, 8 months ago, and right after that there was different colors, and right after that there was titanium and copper versions, and it was really exciting and it was really quick. So this is June 2021. It's like the middle end of June 28th, and basically this was the original release of this light. So if you press and hold, it should be moonlight, which it is. Press and hold again, it should bump up to the second setting. Press and hold should be the third. Press and hold should be the fourth. And it will go to the turbo if you double click. But if you don't double click and you press and hold, it'll skip turbo, skip moonlight, and it should go to that second, third, fourth if you press and hold. So yeah, that's why it's doing 1, 2, 3, because it's really going 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, skipping turbo and moonlight. So it looks like the function is the same. Double click on that side goes to turbo. I can tell already from just looking at it, it looks like a much different beam pattern, and yeah, it has a wider dish in there. It also looks like it's a little bit deeper of a dish, so can't wait to try this out at night. They don't ship with the full battery, so it wouldn't really make sense to like compare them right now. Maybe on the lower settings. So press and hold for moonlight. They're both 1 lumen at moonlight, and press and hold for that second setting above moonlight. So moonlight would be 1 and this would be the second setting. They're both actually 120 lumens. Press and hold again, and they both bump up to 500 lumens. Now this is on a full battery. You know, my original Warrior Mini does have a full battery. This does not get shipped with the full battery, the Warrior Mini 2, so the output might not look very competitive, maybe on the higher settings. I'm just kind of going through the functions of it and showing you that the lumens are actually the same, because right now we're on 120 lumens, and if you press and hold, it'll bump up to 500 lumens for setting number 4, and then double click on both of them will go to their turbo. So double click for the Warrior Mini original, we'll go to 1500 lumens. Double click on the Warrior Mini 2, we'll go to 1750 lumens, and they look pretty similar. If you look at the battery indicator, can't really see it on the video. This was like red or yellow. It definitely is not a full battery, but yeah, you can compare. Check out the lengths as well. The length on the original Warrior Mini was 4.19 inches long. So you can see the head is a little bit deeper, which definitely prefer that. And this length right here is 4.65 inches. So I don't have the aluminum one right now. It's not charged for the original Warrior Mini, but the weight is very similar. I mean, this is still a fairly lightweight flashlight, and it comes in at 4.3 ounces. Sorry about that. They're both IPX8 rated for underwater waterproofing, and it looks like this has a little bit extra kind of. I'm not sure if you can transfer this back here or switch them around. I have not looked at the owner's manual or anything like that. It does come with, I guess it comes with this charging cable. It is the MCC 1.52 amp. So it's a variable charger. So if you have like a different Olight that uses a less powerful battery, I guess you can use this for other Olights as well. And it's kind of like you got a silicone wrist strap here. The owner's manual's in there. But yeah, this is a very cool little flashlight, and I really like how the bezel is not only wider in diameter, just slightly wider in diameter, but it helps that dish in there be a little bit wider. And then the dish is also, it looks, in my opinion, a little bit deeper, and so it should help that beam be a little bit more of a thrower. It's not going to be a thrower by any means of the by any stretch of the imagination. It's not a thrower. 220 meters is decent, but it's not, definitely not a thrower flashlight. But it should help it be much better at a little bit further distance compared to the original Warrior Mini. And in my opinion, it's not even that noticeable of a difference in you know, the overall size. It's pretty darn close. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really close, and I like that. I'm very excited to see the variants that they will come out with, and I can almost guarantee you, you know, this was the original release around Father's Day. I can almost guarantee you that they're going to come out with like titanium and copper versions, just like they did with the original Warrior Mini, so keep an eye out for that. Even if these ones aren't available right now, you know, this version you see here, which is in an aluminum version. So this is not a review, this is kind of just a first impressions, because I have not looked at any videos on how to operate this or overviews or anything like that. I just ordered it, and I'm kind of just doing an unboxing and like a first impressions. You can see the pocket clip is a little bit longer. So yeah, there's definitely, I believe this is a decent upgrade. And that proximity sensor, you know, half click should be, I believe it's setting 3 out of 5. Full click would be turbo, and a proximity sensor, not sure if that's even activated. It might be too low on battery. Oh yeah, it is working. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of see. So the battery is kind of low, so it's not like a super bright output right now. It's probably lower than the 1750, but you can see the proximity sensor dips it down, and I'm sure that would be much more noticeable if the battery was charged. And might actually let's just pop open, maybe we can just switch these batteries real quick and see how bright it really is, because I believe it does use the same battery as the original Warrior Mini. It's a 18650 3500 milliamp. Let's go ahead, toss this in there. Both of the batteries face the same way. The positive is towards the head. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit brighter. Oh yeah, you can definitely see how that proximity sensor operates. Just once it gets kind of close to something, it'll dip down about 3 or 4 inches or so, 3.5 inches it looks like. Cool. Alright, let me know what you guys think. That's just an overview, it's not an actual review of this light. I'm gonna test it at night. Maybe I'll even post some videos of that, and let me know what you guys think. Thanks, have a good day. Stay safe. Bye.